championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels.
Three-Way Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Duke. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. To throw. It's Alexander. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Puts the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw again. Looks to the left, pass caught. But a quick stop for the defense. He just chewed, so it's 3rd and 8. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Alexander. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter comes out for the first time today. Look at a pin and back. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15.
tight end. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They open the championship game with a pass. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for the right side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll field the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Gets right on the left side. Jukes to get past the middle. Comes out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's Francis. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Back to throw. It's Alexander. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Great patience here by the quarterback on this angle route. I think the linebackers had great depth. It looked like an easy completion. Unfortunately, the running back just drops the football and misses out on a big gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Makes it look easy. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put First week of the drive, they look to the right. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Dropping back, it's Alexander. It's a short completion of a big tight end. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the first 42.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up the first set of downs.
Good, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Hand it off. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Looking to throw. It's Alexander. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Some space. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain up the ground. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. The freshman brings him down quickly.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. It's a blitz look here from the defense. looking for a receiver. Grant behind the line. It's Hoffman. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Moves out of the pocket. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
This is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
The AT makes it an 8-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that previous play. The shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and saved it. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing. Down at 10. Back to pass. It's Alexander. Running back grabs it on the screen. Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Francis. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Rebels will line up on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Here comes a throw from the red zone.
defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point is good. Still down a point, 14-13. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Send the back in motion. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Tigers.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back to pass. It's Alexander. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's called in. Catch made way downfield. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in a great position to get points. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no hurry. They've got to hurry. The timeout is called. Tough strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Alexander. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal really comes out of the field. And that one's straight down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. He's in the clear. At the 20. It's in. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring it down, the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Fires quickly to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
Second down after the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Alexander. Turns it loose downfield. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They connect for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Scanning the field. It's Alexander. Pass rush closing in. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Swarmed by the pass rush.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
He boots it out of bounds. Not very long. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Now here's the toss play. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. And he's got it again. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw here. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Run it here. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down. Breaks the tackle. Just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Big spin over the right side. And they chase him down. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball in the end zone.
With PAT, they go up 19. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and beat it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Alexander. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man because there's positive yards on 1st and 10.
Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
A play action, looking to throw. This time it's complete. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Haven't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Rebels pick up enough for a first down here. Here's the sound, looking to throw here. Let's it fly to the wide out. It's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Dropping back, it's Alexander. Quick throw to the left. Downfield pass is caught, but he couldn't get a foot down. Rule incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down, bringing pressure. And it's broken up there. Great play. Fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter. The fourth down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you see your victory.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Using his legs here.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grinding away with a running game. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The miss leaves it a 19-point game.
Yeah, Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Dropping back, it's Alexander. Looking for his big tight end. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll test the right side here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Change of direction. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. That run sets up a critical third down play. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. They'll try to run for the first down. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Working clock with the ground game. A quick juke. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Third down play for this offense. And it's a kneel down.